Hello YouTube. So now that we got 7 Scream movies, I decided to rank all of them. Now before I get started, this will contain some spoilers, so spoiler alert. Let me get started. Um, Seventh place will go for Scream 6. Now I don't hate any of these movies. I don't think none of these movies are bad. This one is just my least favorite. And for the negatives, I don't really have a lot of negatives about this movie. I mean, there are some like slightly poor writing in this one. Like there's a lot of things that didn't make no sense. Like why Chad and what's her name Tara ran from Ghostface when there's only like one of them inside the whole room. You know, the Hulk could have just fucking just jumped him. And then towards the end, why Wayne charged Sam Carpenter with a gun when he could have just shot him. But whatever, just slightly like flaws. And also thought that they gave the characters, like the side characters, the legacy characters, way too much plot armor, and I kind of find that a bit cheesy. But aside from all that, I really like the cinematography of this movie. I thought the movie was very well directed and made, and there's a lot of funny moments. Just like all the other Scream movies. There's always gonna be some funny one-liners from the characters, and this movie does have some really good kills too. And I really like the opening scene as well. So yeah, Scream 6, 7th place. Now 6th place will go to the latest installment, Scream 7. The reason why I put Scream 7 in 6th place is because I really fucking hated the reveal and motives in this movie. I think it's the weakest and dumbest out of the whole franchise. Aside from all that, I really thought I thought it was like, written better than the sixth one in my opinion. I definitely like all the chase and stalking scenes. You know, also really like the kills in this one, even though there's like a bit CGI. And yeah, I didn't really like that, but I still thought the kills was really nice. A lot of good creative ones. And another negative about this movie, I didn't. I thought the side characters wasn't utilized very well in this one. Like, I feel like they were just there, just to, just cause. I mean, I did like the introduction of Gail Weathers, but aside from all that, she was just like her and all the other side characters were just dull. Like the twins are back, Mindy and Chad are back, but they didn't really brought a lot to the table. I mean, Mindy have her moment, Randy moment where she just try to like figure out who the killer is, and there were a couple funny one-liners from her and Chad when Chad called Tatum, who's the daughter of Sydney. He calls her boyfriend Gen Z Billy Loomis. I thought that was a pretty funny line. And Matthew Lillard is back in this one. So yeah, big spoiler if you haven't seen this one. But yeah, like his scenes were hilarious. And but yeah, this movie was really good up until the ending. The ending, I mean, I didn't hate the ending. I did like the scene where like Sydney and her daughter shoot the killer in the final act like dozen times in the face to the point that like her face is like unrecognizable. But yeah, I was I did like the commentary. Like it really tackles on like today's society of like AI use. And yeah, um, like I said, I like this movie. I just didn't like the killer's reveal and motives in this one. Now, fifth place will go to Scream 5. This one was really good. I actually really like this one. I don't know. I don't get the hate of this one. I didn't saw Sydney was utilized bad in this one. I feel like she played a big part in this movie, and also like how Gail Weathers was using this one as well. I thought it was just a really great way to to restart their franchise, and I like how they tackle on the commentary of requels. So this one is all about requels, and I think the only negative about this movie, like if you notice the pattern of all the killers wearing like blue flannel, like you will know right away who the killer is. So that kind of gives it away. But honestly, it still caught me off guard, for Richie to be the killer because he came out really innocent and unknowing. Also really like before he became Ghostface or what is revealed to be Ghostface. I really like his funny one-liners. He has like a lot of funny like dialogue and one-liners in this movie, and he practically stole the show, the movie. I also like Melissa Barrera in this one too. Like her being Billy Loomis' daughter, and towards the end she showed like her real killer instincts. And what else? Yeah, I really like this. I really like this one. I don't get the hate. And next will be, I would say Scream 4 is fourth place. I really like this one. I thought it was very well written and really like the kills in this one. I thought that to this day the killer reveal, is still the best. It really caught me off guard the first time I watched it, and also thought the killer was really ruthless. Actually, both killers was really ruthless in this one, and so yeah, that's gonna be my fourth place. Third will be, oh, this is a really tough one because honestly, after the rewatch, I really like both of them equally, but as of now, third place will be Scream 2. I really like this one. I like the opening scene. It has some great kills. I really like the killer reveal. Mickey Altieri is still one of my favorite ghost faces. Um, aside from Billy Loomis' mother, I thought it was a really good callback for like, well, not callback, but a good Friday the 13th reference. And yeah, that's gonna be my third favorite at the moment. Second favorite will be Scream 3. Now I really don't get the hate of this movie. A lot of people, a lot of fans really hate this one, or put it very low on their list. But I really like this one. I like the Hollywood setting. I think Parker Posey is really hilarious in this one, and I really like a lot of the kills in this one. Very unique, and I even like the killer in this one. And this is like the only one that has only one killer. And well, before that, I also really like the mystery of um Sydney's mother. I really like the mystery of like trying to of like knowing her background and later on knowing the killer's motive in this one. I thought it was really good, and yeah, I really like that. I really like how the killer's is the reason why he practically started the whole thing. It caused the chain of events. So yeah, second place will be Scream 3. And of course, first place will be the original Scream movie. This one is still the best. This one brought the slasher genre back and created a huge fan base. I really like the opening scene. It's like gruesome. Also saw it was very well written. It was hilarious. It was Sidney Prescott will be one of my favorite final girls. And yeah, it's just a really good movie. Matthew Lillard in this one is hilarious. He's still one of my favorite ghost faces. And yeah, First place, of course, had to be, the original Scream. Well, that's all for my ranking. I hope you enjoy, and let me know what you think, and you'll have a good night.